Hi everyone, my name is Donnie Lowy from Closeout Hope you're doing well today. Today I'd like to talk to you about buying store return pallets from Sam's Club. Sam's Club, as you might know, is a membership-based warehouse, and you pay a membership fee, and then you're able to go there and get discounted prices because they're buying in bulk. You can buy in bulk, you can buy some items by the piece, but the idea is that they're making the real money on the membership fee. And they do make some money on the products, but their margin is very, very small. They want to make their money on people buying memberships, renewing their memberships, and this way they're able to get a lot of members, and that could really add up. Right? Imagine if a member is paying $100, $200, $300, depends what the member is paying, but if they have 10,000 members, that could add up really more and really fast, and they might have even more members. Now, when you want to buy store returns from Sam's Club, let me tell you first of all what the appeal is, why someone would want to buy those pallets. The reason is because Sam's Club has really high quality merchandise. They get brand name merchandise. Their buyers are very careful to stock merchandise that is very high quality, whether it's brand name or private label or it's an upcoming brand. Because the reason is that they know that their business is based on people appreciating the fact that they're members. And if they don't have good quality merchandise, people are going to stop renewing their membership, or new people are just not going to buy a membership to Sam's Club, and then they're not going to have anyone, they're not going to have any business. So remember, the products that they have and their low prices, it's what's drawing in people, so for people to buy the memberships. Okay, so now, hopefully, you see the value of why someone would want to buy products from Sam's Club. Now, store returns are kind of tricky, because when it comes to store returns, people are bringing merchandise back to the store. Now, there are many different reasons why merchandise is being brought back to the store. And you have to determine if those reasons are reasons you could still deal with, meaning, are people bringing back merchandise because, let's say it's electronics that are broken. Now, can you fix those electronics? Or are they bringing back clothing because they tried on the clothing, it was too tight, a zipper broke, a button fell off, some of the clothing got dirty, and they brought it back to Sam's Club. Now, if you could, fix the clothing, if you can repair the clothing, if you can maybe sell the clothing as is, but at a discount, your customers are willing to buy clothing, let's say, that's maybe has a small stain on it, but it's hard to see that stain, and they're happy to buy that clothing at a discount. If you feel, that you can buy their returns and still sell them at a profit, then it makes sense for you to buy them. But you have to be very careful in determining why their Sam's Club merchandise is going to be returned. What are the possibilities? And also, what percentage of the merchandise is going to be in brand new condition? What percentage is going to be slightly damaged? What percentage of merchandise that is damaged can be fixed? And what percentage of merchandise is so damaged that you'll never be able to fix it, you won't be able to sell it, you're going to have to just maybe give it away. So, how do you determine that? Well, there's no exact math, because unfortunately you can't go there and inspect all the pallets in person. So what you're going to have to do is, if you are going to buy pallets, is start out by buying 1 or 2 pallets, start developing a sense of the percentages, and it could always change, right? There's no guarantees that one pallet is going to be similar to the next pallet. But after a while, you're going to start seeing what kind of damages are there, what percentages of the merchandise can be fixed, what cannot be fixed, what could be sold as is. And you're also going to see how your customers respond to the pallets, right, to the merchandise that you're buying. Now, you could try to contact Sam's Club directly and buy the pallets from them, but you might have to go through wholesalers. If you are going to go through wholesalers, then be aware that everyone has different prices, and if you develop a relationship with a wholesaler, you should be able to get lower prices as you buy more merchandise. But definitely, I would say be aggressive when it comes to negotiating, when it comes to doing your research. And the first thing you should do is actually go visit a Sam's Club store in person. Walk around, see the merchandise, see what's available, and this way you'll have an idea what kind of merchandise you're going to get in your store return pallets. Now, you should be able to get a manifest for the Sam's Club pallets, but the manifest is not going to tell you what's damaged, what isn't, and how damaged something is, but it will give you an idea of what the merchandise is. So let's say you look at a manifest, and manifest is primarily for clothing. Then hopefully you'll know what kind of damages can take place in clothing. If it's, let's say, a pallet of food items, then you want to be very careful, right? You need to know about the expiration date. You want to see what condition the food package is in, because if the packaging is open, your customers are not going to want to buy it. Unless just the master cases are open, meaning, let's say it's a collection of peanut butter jars, and it's in date. So meaning you're going to get it in enough time to be able to sell it. You're getting it way before the expiration date. But the master case is ripped open, but the individual jars have never been opened, then okay, it might make sense to buy it. But if there's any tampering with a product, you want to stay away from food items. And if you're doing electronics, you want to be aware of why electronics are being returned. Can you fix them? And what I would recommend is actually when you go to the Sam's Club, go to the return area, go to the customer return area, and speak to people. Speak to the people working there and ask them what kind of items are returned. The items are returned generally. What condition are the items in? How damaged are they? This way you'll have an idea if you're going to be able to fix those items or not, and actually observe items that are being returned, so you'll have an idea what condition items are generally being returned in. And today with the internet, you could go online and you can actually read about people's experiences and why people return items to Sam's Club, and you can also read about people's experiences from buying those return pallets. All right, the next time you're in New York, you're welcome to visit my warehouse. My website is closeoutexplosion.com. Thank you and have a great day.